Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Net Results Soccer. And tonight we play. It's been a little while, but I've been really looking forward to getting into the Premier League set. It was a good season. I'm a Manchester United fan. They came in third, which was way better than expected. And after the last 2 years, it's been so bad that that success, and it was a good year. It's going to be a good year to play out. Arsenal won. Manchester City's good, but the battle between really fourth or fifth and down to 11, 12, whatever, down there. It's tight. So it'll be a fun replay to do. But I hesitate to start the replay because I don't want to start too early because then I'll finish it too early. So instead, I'm going to start a Premier League tournament. It's going to be single elimination seeded, so 1 to 20. The higher seed will be the home team, get the home field advantage. I am going to make the starting lineups based on the best 11 listed on whoscored.com. So I'm going to take those as my starters. The subs will be the next 8 guys with the most minutes. That way I don't have to worry about lineups and roster, and then this randomly put a bad lineup together for this team, whatever. So you're going to have the same lineup for each game, but it should be decent players, should be their best players, theoretically. It's not always that way on Who Scored, but theoretically. So that's how I'm going to play out the tournament. I'm going to start it tonight, and I won't fly through this. I'll probably try to do a game a day, which is 19 games. That would put me 3 weeks. So a really easy tournament to play. The 20 seed tournament has several teams with a bye in the first round. Actually, it's like play-in games. Hold on one second. I have a little bit of dry throat, so I had to get a drink. Actually, I don't know if you can see. Is she back there? Peanut's back. Rooney's back there. She's dark. She blends in with the futon back there. But Rooney's back here watching. Peanut's on the other side. Both the dogs are in here for now. They're ready to get started. And tonight, the first game is going to be the 16-17 matchup, which is Nottingham Forest against Tottenham. Interesting game. Both teams really struggled and were in the relegation battle for a while, for a long time. Tottenham really down to the last day. Nottingham Forest worked their way out when Chris Wood got back into the lineup and was scoring some goals, and they started to play better towards the end. He is not a starter on this team. He didn't play enough games, so he's not in the starting lineup. Tottenham actually is a better team, better on offense, better on defense, slightly, but they have one big weakness here, and I'll show you that in a second when we look at the lineups, which we'll go to now. The lineups for the game for Nottingham Forest is Murillo, Milenkovic, Aina, me and names. Williams, Sangare, Anderson, Hutchinson, Gibbs-White, Hudson-Odoi, and Igor Jesus. Tottenham's going to go with Romero, Porro, Van de Ven, Spence, Bentancur, Gray, Kudos, Simmons, Tell, and Richarlison. In goal, so that lineup there, Nottingham Forest is a 1.17 goals per game with that lineup and a 3.7 defense. Tottenham's a 1.5 goals per game, so they have an advantage offensively. 4.7 defense, so they have an advantage defensively, which their plus minus was better. Here's the issue: goalkeeping. Matt Sells plays for Nottingham Forest. He's a 76 rated keeper. And Vicario for Tottenham is a 64 rated keeper. So that is a 12% difference in saves. So that should be where we got to look at. Nottingham Forest, if they can get their shots and get them on target, they have a better chance to score and win the game. So these are the starting lineups. The subs were the subs based on the top 8 players. The top 8 players in minutes, and I will randomize who comes in the subs based on the position and so forth. So that's how I'm going to play this out. With that, we will go ahead and get to the game. You guys can see the players' cards are over here. Let me just see really quick how I have this lined up. I have the dogs that now want to play in the background. And the roller is there. It's available. You can see how I have everything lined up. Let me minimize that so it gets out of the way. But we're going to go ahead and get started. Nottingham Forest is the home team, and they have a 1 to 11 on possession, and Tottenham will be a 12 to 20. So that possession number is up here. But let's go ahead and get started. Opening kickoff is going to go to Nottingham Forest. Tottenham will get in the second half, and a 528 is a P plus. Out of the gate, a P plus. 188 is turned over. Christian Romero has a good defensive card there. He gets the takeaway. 964 is a P. 515 for Bentancur is a foul 2, and he's fouled. So Bentancur is fouled by Igor Jesus. Free kick to Tottenham. 517 is a possible offside. Nope. He clears the check. It's a P. 138 P. 334 is a P star for Van de Ven. Tottenham with the ball. 767 P. Still in P star. 1083, 746, still in P star. 588. Tottenham with extended possession here. 785, 747. They're not giving up the ball. 864, still in P star. 665. They're not giving up finally a shot. Pedro Porro is going to take a shot against Jesus, who's a 0. It gets through, but it's off target. So Porro gets a shot. The on target roll is a 60. He's a 25. That will go off target. And Sells is a 42 on the counter, so he's going to keep it. Nottingham Forest's ball, but it's a turnover right away again by Romero. 115 is a foul. Romero is fouled by Milenkovic. So far out of the gate, it's been one-sided field has been used by Tottenham here. 8, and that's going to be a corner for Simmons. But on that 11, with an even possession, he goes to a -1, so they get a corner kick. That -1 means Nottingham Forest is going to get a possession advantage since they're home. That'll move it up to a 1-12. 544 is a P. Nothing happens on the corner. 226 P star for Nottingham Forest. So with that possession number, they should have more chances here. P star 921 and offsides. Hudson-Odoi goes offside. Tottenham's ball. 767 P, 661 P, 225 is a P. 985 missed tackle, 656 P. So I'm playing this year now back to that rule, the unwritten rule. If a player gets a defensive P roll, like over here, down here, if it's a defensive P, it's a missed tackle, and the other team will get the ball. So I'm going to play that this year with that rule. 745 P, 987 missed tackle, 554 P, 842 Gibbs White with a possible shot against a 9. It gets through, it's on target, and it's saved. So Gibbs White goes on target with the first shot for Nottingham Forest. It's saved by Vicario. 41-55 is going to be normal. So we do an aerial battle. That's Hutchinson versus Tell. That is won by Tell. Tottenham will get the ball. 451 P, 226 P star. 1082 missed tackle, 366. 624 is a foul 4, and no foul there. Still in P star. 426 shot by Nico Williams against a 0. That is on target. And he scores. Nico Williams. A 6 offensive rating. But with the poor goalkeeping right there shows the advantage. So Nico Williams on a 26. The defender is a 0. So that gets through. On target, the 32 plus 1. A 41 is a 42 against a 32. It's on target. The roll is an 86, and he's a -21. So that makes it a 65, which beats Vicario's 64. And Williams gets Nottingham Forest on the board. Assisted by, not by Williams, but we will say it's assisted by Jesus. 1-0, Nottingham Forest. 988 missed tackle, 455 P, 151 P, 623 P plus. Archie Gray goes P plus. For Tottenham, 655 P plus, 858, 457, 432 P star. So they're not turning the ball over. They're not getting good rolls. Not a lot of shots here, but they're not giving it up. 112 is going to be a corner. So they get their second corner of the game. 20 minutes in. 467 is a P. Nothing happens again. 162 P. 328 is a P star for Nottingham Forest. They now have possession. 183 taken back by Romero again. 3 takeaways, all by Romero. 7-17 is a foul two and a foul. Kudos fouled by Murillo. Kudos fouled by Murillo. Free kick to Tottenham. And that is taken away by Aina. Nottingham Forest ball through 43. 183 is taken away by Murillo. Forest has it. 337p, 558p, 841. Shot by Gibbs White against a 1, and he scores. So right away, get 3 shots, all on target, 2 goals. Gibbs White gets on the board. And Forest is looking out of the gate looking pretty good coming out. Shot on target, goal. So the 841 is in Gibbs White's shot range against a 1 defense. He beats that. The on target roll of 12, he easily beats that with his 38. And the shot is an 83 plus 14. It's a goal. 2-0 Forest. 533p, 1038. Shot by Jesus against a 6, and that one stopped. That would have been a goal too. Man, the dice are hot. But Bentancur stops that one from happening. And we play. 875 is taken away by Simmons. Simons or Simmons? 1061p, 125. Shot by Romero against a 0. That one's on target and saved. Not a big shot range, but he's pretty good when he gets there. 35-47 is a normal. 6 versus 8, and Forest wins the aerial battle. P-star for Murillo. 558p, 947p, 155. They're still in P-star. 774 is taken away by Kudos. Tottenham with it. 1085, 371 taken away by Aina. 1088 missed tackle by Richarlison, but Bentancur gets the takeaway. So that's 2 guys on this team that have full defensive numbers. That's pretty good. Not always the case, but they have Romero and Bentancur full defense numbers. 1067p, 843. Shot by Simons against a 4. That's off target. I do got to mark this. So what I do when a player is a -1 in my tournaments, I will mark the player and basically drop their endurance by 10 minutes. So he'll be a 50 instead of a 60. That doesn't affect anything here. He goes off target. Forest with the ball. 131p, 1042 is a shot by Jesus against a 1. That's off target. 56 is going to be Tottenham's ball. 365p, 714, and a foul. Hutchinson fouled by Romero. Free kick to Forest. 258p, 835. Shot by Simons against a 0. That's off target again. 4th shot for Tottenham. Forest with the ball. 336p, 1041 is a shot by Jesus against a 1. That's off target. So the offense has picked up significantly here. Tottenham will get it. 533p, 966p, 1021 is a foul. Richarlison fouled by Hutchinson. Free kick to Tottenham. 1021 fouled again. Richarlison fouled by Anderson this time. If you watch him play, you know he has a big foul range. He gets fouled a lot. So that's playing out here. 526 is a P-star. 173 taken away by Murillo. Forced with it. 116, foul 3. Nope, no foul there. It's a P. 716, that is a foul, though. Hutchinson is fouled by Richarlison. Free kick to Nottingham Forest. 761p. 222, foul 2, and a foul. Porro fouled by Hutchinson. This 3rd foul on Hutchinson. Nope, 2nd foul on Hutchinson. He's drawn 2. 721, foul 1, and a foul. Kudos foul by Gibbs White. So getting a little physical here. If you watch Forest play, they are a physical team. I forget their coach, the coach they fired, who was there, used to coach for Burnley, I think. Physical. They play physical game, and they commit a lot of fouls. 181 taken away by Murillo. 863p. 1025 is, in the PK possible range, but just missed, and it wouldn't have been allowed anyways. Tottenham PK defense is a 67, so that wouldn't have covered it. 417 is the foul. Williams is fouled by Gray. Free kick. 826 shot by Gibbs White against a 6 on target, and he scores 3-0. And this game is now becoming a blowout. And Gibbs White with the goal. I'm sure everybody is just devastated that Tottenham is not winning this game. I say sarcastically. They are one of my teams in all the replays that they generally overperform. They usually play really well. So for me, it'll be kind of nice to see them struggle a little bit. We'll see how they end up playing out. They are -9 goal differential, so they shouldn't finish 17th. But they're struggling here. They're getting beat up pretty badly. 385 taken away by Aina. 923 shot by Hudson-Odoi against a 4, and he scores. Hudson-Odoi scores in the 36th minute. And it is now 4-0. Tottenham did not want to play in the summer tournament. Let's just say that. 923 against a 4 on target, and he scores. Wow. 4-0. 737 P plus for Kudos. 243 P plus. 273 taken away by Milankovic. 231 P star for Forest. 982 P star. 864. 1067. 586 is taken away by Bentancur. 724 offsides by Kudos. Forest ball. 154 P. 835 shot by Gibbs White against a 6. That one stopped. 971 taken away by Hudson-Odoi. 1024 is a foul 1, and that's a foul. Jesus foul by Van de Ven. Free kick to Forest. 165p, 788, missed tackle. 278 taken away by Poro. Tottenham went with it as we close in towards the end of the half. 372 taken away by Aina. Again, he's gotten a lot of those. 768 is not a card, just misses. 68-9, and the roll is a 10, so he just misses getting a card. 581 taken away by Sangare. 762p. We go into stoppage time. 5 minutes of stoppage time. 338p. 262p. 1081. Missed tackle. 570 taken away by Bentancur. 681 taken away by Anderson. Elliot Anderson with a takeaway. 162p. 526 shot by Sangare against a 6, and that one's off target. So Sangare goes off target. Tottenham with it. 756p. 685 taken away by Anderson. 453p. 226 P star. 744 P star. 148. 813 is a corner. First corner of the game for Forest. A couple more minutes of stoppage time here in the first half. 965p. 815 is a foul. Simons is fouled by Murillo. Free kick. 841 shot by Simons against the 0. That's off target. He's got 3 of their 5 shots. I've let the dog out here in a second. Forced ball. 967p. 561p. 835 shot by Gibbs White against an 8. Off target. Wouldn't have been a goal anyways, but he goes off target. His 4th shot. 36, that's Tottenham's ball. 828, shot back by Simons against a 6. That is that's on target, but saved. So Sells is a +3. That goes on target for 21. That is Forest ball. 215, foul 5, and a P. 251 P. 8, the half doesn't want to end. 877, taken away by Simons. 985, missed tackle. 345 in the last minute. 514, fouled. Sangari fouled by Spence. Free kick. 252 P. So the next minute will end the half here. 333 P star. And there it is. P star. So Forest show their intent to want to play in this tournament and come out hot. They're up 4-0 over Tottenham. And let me just write down some numbers here. Hold on 1 second while I let the dog out. Okay, the dogs are out, or at least one of them's out. Let me just make sure we're rolling here. We are. Okay. Okay, we're going to go to halftime here. Second half is up. So what I'm going to do here, it's a tournament, and I don't necessarily have the interest to watch a team blow another team out. I'm going to use my blowout rule adjuster here. So basically when a team's ahead by 4 or more, then I'll look at this number here. A check mark on a shot means I'll take the shot. If it's an X when a shot comes up for Nottingham Forest, that means I'll give them a P star for 3 rolls. So it kind of puts the brakes on a team that is whacking another team, which is what's happening here. So I'm going to do that. Still have the 5 subs, but second half's going to get started, and that will be Tottenham's ball to start. Going into the second half. 385 taken away by Aina. 364 P. 542 P. 1074 taken away by Richarlison. 164 P. 932 shot by Hudson Odoi, and there's a check mark against a 1 off target. So when it's 4-0, it's like a 33% block on shots, and then 5-0 becomes 50%. It increases as they score more goals. Tottenham ball. 484 taken away by Williams. 928 endurance check. We'll do a double endurance check. Hudson Odoi against Gray and Hutchinson and Van de Ven. They all pass. 928 is a shot by Hudson Odoi against a 4, and that's off target. So they continue to press Tottenham with the ball. 578 taken away by Sangare. 364 P. 725 shot by Hutchinson against a 6. That one's on target but saved. So Vicario's been under fire all of this game. That's 12 shots, 6 on target. They will keep the ball on this on the counter. Endurance check. This is Tottenham's ball. 8 is an 80 against a 50. So Simons is going to come out. So there's where that -1 on the plus minus it hits him. So he drops to 50 and he's going to have to get subbed out. The other check is Hudson Odoi versus Gray. So right now it's going to be just Simons. His position is a... Simon, let me pull this up here. Simons is a 4.25, so I would do a 3 to a 5 can come in. The highest rating is Connor Gallagher, so he will be the sub. Gallagher for Simons. And now I can stop mispronouncing his name. 51st minute. Connor Gallagher comes in, and what that does is removes the -1, makes them even, and that puts the possession back at 11. Okay, Tottenham ball will re-roll that one. 148 is a P. 188 taken away by Romero. 618 shot by Gray against a 6. That's on target, but saved. So you can see on this one, it has a red X. That red X, if it was forced shot, then I wouldn't have taken the shot there. 64 is normal. 4 versus 5 will be won by Forest. 944 P. 731. Shot by Kudos against a 6. That one stopped. 1054 P. 441. It's a P star for Forest. And we're going to do an endurance check. 2 versus 8, those are passing. 8 versus 8, they all pass. 265 P star. 578 taken away by Bentoncourt. 718 foul 2 and a foul. Kudos fouled by Gibbs White. Free kick. 637P. 953P. 1033 shot by Jesus against a 3 off target. So Jesus goes off target. Tottenham ball. Endurance check. 4 versus 3. 5 versus 8. Nope, they're good. Spence has it. 433 is a P star. 624 P plus. 854 P plus. 827 shot by Gallagher against a 4, and that one stopped. Wouldn't have been a goal. It was close though. At 80 minus 674 would have put it in injury range, but it's stopped by Forest. 214 is a possible corner, but no, the defense stops that. 1067P. Endurance check. Hutchinson versus Gray. Murillo versus, again, 8. So we're still too early for a lot of these subs to come in. That will be a takeaway by Gray. 763P. 1042. Shot by Jesus against a 6 off target. So even though I have the blowout rules in effect, they haven't stopped any shots because of it yet. 10 versus 9. 1 by Forest. 787 missed tackle. 851P. 162P. 757P. 287 missed tackle. Forest ball. 822 foul 2 and a foul. Gibbs White foul by Bentoncourt. Free kick. So we come towards the 60th minute. P plus for Forest. 333 P star. They lose that. Go right back to P star. Still in P star. 1048 back to P plus. 4 rolls in a row in there. It's shot by Williams, and there's where that P, that X comes in. So they're in P plus. It's been a while since I've done, so I've got to think. When they're in P plus, I allow the shot. So it's going to be a shot. 426 is a shot against a 1. That's through. It's on target, but it's saved. Even on the P plus, that one gets saved. So a P plus, they have a good offensive chance, so that's why I let those happen. 52 plus 20 is a 72, but he's minus 21, so it's a 51, which is an aerial battle that is won by Forest. So this is kind of one-way traffic right now. The possession number down here says 65% to Forest, 34 for Tottenham. 673 taken away by Gray. 361P. 488 missed tackle. 786 missed tackle. 128P. Endurance check. 3 versus 4 and 1 and 9, and that is going to be Tell is going to get subbed out. So let's mark him. We know Tell gets to go. He is a 4.25. So again, a 3 to a 5. That is going to be Solanke is coming in for Tell. Write that down. He's in the 61st minute. It goes plus 1 because they're in the 61st minute. So they will go plus 1 on the plus minus, but as the away team, they need to be a plus 2 to get that advantage. 2 subs used by Tottenham, none by Forest. That was Forest ball. 846 P plus. 188 taken away by Romero. Tottenham has it. 1013 and no corner. Stopped by the defense. 771 taken away by Hutchinson. 965 P. 628 P star. 1074 still on P star. 266 Tottenham has the ball and a foul. Richarlison is fouled by Anderson. Free kick to Tottenham as Rooney comes back in the room. 618 shot by Gray on the free kick against a 4. That's off target. 8th shot for Tottenham. That one is off target. 29 goes back to Forest. It's taken away by Solanke. 724 is an offside. Kudos goes offside. His second one of the game. Forest ball. 157P, 153P, 1044. And there's where the X comes up. So this would have been a shot by Jesus, but because of an X, he pulls it out. They get P star for 3 rolls. 10:35, and then he gets a shot right back on it. So pulls it out, doesn't like it, but then maybe does like this. 10:35 is a shot attempt against an 8. It does get through, but it's off target. Would have been a goal too. So Jesus gets the shot off target. Aerial battle won by Tottenham. 8:27, and this is going to be Tottenham's ball. Gibbs White versus Solanke. You know, they're both good. Murillo versus Gallagher. Gallagher's been checked a lot. He's already subbed, so he's not coming out. Tottenham 8:27 is a shot by Gallagher against a 0 on target, but saved. So Gallagher goes on target. Sells is up to the task though. 44 is going to be an aerial battle, 2 versus 6, won by Forest. 9:55p, 9:43p, 4:55p, 185 is a missed tackle by Romero. Or no, not a mistake, a tackle by Romero. They get the ball. 10:25 is offsides. Richarlison offsides this time. Forrest gets it back. We're at the hour mark. We're at the 75% mark. Sorry. 4:26. Shot by Williams. It's going to be a shot against a 9. It gets through and it's off target. Tottenham with it. 6:35p, 4:45p, 8:22. Foul 2 and a foul. Gibbs White fouled by Gray. Free kick. 5:64p. 4:76 taken away by Williams. 9:23 shot by Hudson-Odoi against a 4 off target. So they're at almost 20 shots now. This is a lot of shots. Forrest is very aggressive in this one. 9:51p, 112 and a corner. 4:15 fouled. Williams fouled by Romero. Really trying to see this one out. They got about 21 minutes to go. 3:33 is a P star. 7:13, not a corner. It stopped. 4:75 is taken away by Spence. Tottenham with it. 9:41 is a P. Got an endurance check. Someone's going to fail this one. And yeah, Gray will. So that was Forrest ball, but Gray's going to come out. And 4 versus 8, Gallagher again. So Gray comes out. He's a 2.25, so a 1 to a 3.5 position. The highest rating there is Sar. So Sar will sub in here. For Gray. Get him subbed in. Three subs, but they get the plus minus advantage now, so that will drop that down to a 10. We'll re-roll because of the sub. 4:17 is a foul. Williams fouled by Van de Ven. 18 minutes to go. 7:41 P plus. 5:74 taken away by Bentancur. They're at 20 takeaways. 4:85 taken away by Williams. They're getting there too. 7:82 missed tackle. 8:87 missed tackle. 8:33 is a shot by Gibbs White against an 11. That one stopped. 7:87 missed tackle. 2:17 foul 3 and a P. 10:87 missed tackle back. Tottenham will get it. 120 P plus for Romero. Offensive chance for Tottenham. 3:22 shot by Van de Ven against a 0. It's on target and he scores. So Van de Ven scores. Gets Tottenham on the board. How many goals did he have? He had 4 in the year. Assisted, unassisted on that one. That takes out the blowout rule, so we don't have to worry about that for now. 4-1. Forrest with the ball. Shot by Jesus against a 6 off target. He tried to put it right back. 19 shots. Tottenham with the ball. And an endurance check, so Tottenham with it. Milinkovic versus Solanke, the subs. Hudson-Odoi will come out. That will be the first sub for Forrest against Van de Ven, who stays in. So Hudson-Odoi will come out. He is a 4. So 275 or above, that is Dominguez. So Dominguez is going to come in. Can he come in? Yeah. Dominguez for Hudson Odoi. Is that who I'm subbing? Let me make sure. Yes. Okay. He goes +2 in the 78th minute. Hudson Odoi is out. And Dominguez is in. He picks up a +2, which evens that out. It's back to an 11. It is Forest ball. 342p. 174 taken away by Romero. 947p, 962p, 1032 shot by Richarlison against an 8, and that one stopped. 3 shot stops for both teams. 368 possible card. It is a card. Van de Ven cards. He could get a red, but it's not. It's an 87. So Van de Ven in the 78th minute picks up the first card of the game. 587 taken away by Bentancur. 1088 missed tackle. It's nice. Those players that have 88, the full defensive thing, especially when there's not one of them is an own goal, those are good defensive weapons to have. 124 shot by Romero against a 1. That one stopped. Gibbs White with the stop. 972 taken away by Solanke. 10 minutes to go. 638 P-Star. 423 P-Star. 687 missed tackle. Still with it. 174 taken away by Murillo. Force with the ball. 441. They go into P-Star. 965 P-Star. 541. 574 taken away by Bentancur. He and Romero have been very active. Taken back by Hutchinson. They get to 20 takeaways. Endurance check. Dominguez versus Romero. Romero is going to be coming out. So that is Forest ball. Romero, and then 3 versus 4, and Spence. That will do it for Tottenham's subs. Still no sub there for Forest. So Romero and Spence. Romero is a 1. He will be subbed in for Udagi. So he comes in for Romero. And Spence is a 1.25. He will get subbed in by Paulinha. So Paulinha in for Spence. +2 and +2 in the 83rd minute. And Romero and Spence are out, and that is 5 subs. Udagi and Paulinha. And they pick that up. Okay, Forest ball. 520 shot by Sangari against a 3, and he scores. That's right, we're not doing blowouts anymore. So Sangari had 2 goals in the air. He gets 1 here. 522 against a 3. That's through on target and a goal. So you can see where I think where Tottenham's going to struggle is in goal. A 64 in this league is going to get beat up. So that's going to be a problem for them. And they struggled, and that's kind of where they struggled. Where were they? They were 17th in goals allowed. So that is an issue. They give a lot of goals. 5-1. So we head towards the end. 146p, 432. Shot by Paulinha against a 6. That's off target. 58 will be an aerial battle. Dominguez versus Gallagher. Won by Dominguez. 262p, 242p, 162, 957. 424, foul 2. It's a foul. Paulinha fouled by Hutchinson. Couple minutes left of regulation time. 6:14 is a foul. Martyr or Papa Sar, Martyr Sar fouled by Williams. Free kick. 5:62 P. 6:83. They have the advantage. That is taken away by Anderson. 7:14 fouled. Hutchinson fouled by Poro. And we get to stoppage time. 1:15 foul 3 and another foul. Murillo fouled by Kudos. So this one is coming slowly to the end. We will have 6 minutes of stoppage time here. Endurance check. I'm going to guess some subs here. So Williams, who came out? Dominguez was for, yeah, got it. Williams and Dominguez is, one is Murillo. So 2 subs. So Forest is going to start subbing guys out here. Murillo is a 1. So that is going to be Savona. For Murillo. And Williams is a 1, so that is also going to be Murata. So 2 defensive subs for Forest. Savannah and Morato in the 91st minute. And they got +4, back to an 11. Let's make sure we get these guys in. Morato and Savona. There we go. Free kick to Forest. 3:84 is a missed tackle. 4:27 P star. 5 more minutes. 7:54 P. 3:63 still in P star. 7:51. 5:47 they're still in P star. This is going to be a shot by Jesus against a 0 and it's off target. Jesus with 7 shots in the game. Tottenham with it. 2:33. That's a shot by Poro against a 2 and it's off target. So Tottenham gets their 6th shot of the second half. Off target, controlled by Forest. 2 minutes to go. 5:51 P. 3:37 P. 4:44 P. 5:38 P. 3:57. Let's let the clock tick here. There was 1. 7:44. 10:18 is a foul. Richarlison fouled by Milenkovic. Next minute ends it. 8:78 missed tackle. 10:72 taken away by Jesus. A shot attempt is going to be off target. 8 shots. Igor Jesus very busy. Didn't get the goal. Has 2 assists though. Tottenham with it, and that's going to end it. And there you go. So the first game of the tournament is done. Back to playing the Premier League, which is leaps and bounds my favorite league to play. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Forest will move on to face Arsenal, so they get Arsenal in the next round, which will be a good matchup. I really wanted to see Tottenham play Arsenal because I wanted Arsenal to knock Tottenham out, but Arsenal now get to play Forest, who my guess is won't get 22 shots off of them. We'll see. That was a very good game by Forest. 2 goals by Gibbs White. Hudson-Odoi scores. 22 shots to 12, and that's the final. Nottingham Forest blows Tottenham out 5-1. Check the Delphi forum for updates on this tournament. I'll do some games periodically, and maybe a couple of them will get played out here. But I'll do my score updates there. I'll probably do an update after each round onto Facebook. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. Consider subscribing to the channel. If you guys have any questions, you can go to the Delphi forum or the Facebook forum. Plenty of people there that can answer questions on how to play the game, where you get started, how to play it, and enjoy. So have a good night. Stay safe. It's Wednesday night here, so stay safe and have a good rest of the week. And I will catch you guys all in the next video. Good night.